Hello, everyone. You're watching Fuos Empire. My name is Diufet Joseph, and today I want to share something that matters.
Discipline is hard at first. Most people will die without ever meeting the person they were capable of becoming. Potential is everywhere, yet excellence remains rare. They believe it's painful, boring, and unbearable. But here's the truth. Discipline is hard only at first. Discipline weighs ounces. Regret weighs tons. The small sacrifices you make today feel heavy. Skipping the alarm, avoiding that extra hour of work, procrastinating on a task, it all feels like a burden in the moment. But every day you postpone discipline, regret grows silently. It accumulates. It weighs more than the tiny discomfort you avoided. Every morning you face the same choice. Easy now or easy later. Get up and exercise, or sleep another hour? Start that difficult project, or scroll endlessly on your phone? Save a little money, or spend it on temporary satisfaction? These small decisions may seem insignificant now, but over time they shape your life. Easy now might feel comfortable, but it leads to stress, missed opportunities, and frustration. Easy later may feel hard, but it builds confidence, skill, and freedom. Discipline is rarely glamorous. It doesn't feel good at first. It resists you. Your mind will fight you. Your body will fight you. Even your environment will test you. Friends, family, colleagues, some may mock, some may doubt, and some may unknowingly encourage your distractions. This is why most people fail. They give up too early, seeking comfort in the moment, forgetting that short-term pain produces long-term gain. The hardest part is always the beginning. The first few days of waking up early, eating better, studying consistently, or saving money. These feel like a constant uphill battle. Your brain is wired to avoid discomfort, and every new habit triggers resistance. But once you push past that initial friction, something magical happens. The effort stops feeling like effort. Routine replaces struggle. Consistency replaces chaos. Discipline becomes automatic. The very thing that once felt unbearable becomes your greatest ally. Let's put it into perspective. A person who wakes up an hour earlier every day to work on a skill or business may feel tired at first. They may wonder if it's worth it. But 6 months later, the skill they developed, the progress they made, and the opportunities they created far outweigh the initial discomfort. Meanwhile, someone who chose comfort over effort remains stagnant, frustrated, and stuck, wondering why life hasn't improved. Discipline is not about punishing yourself. It's not about forcing misery. It's about creating a system that gradually builds the life you want. Think of it as training a muscle. Resistance is temporary, but strength is permanent. Every time you resist temptation and choose what matters over what's easy, you grow stronger. Every time you push yourself through discomfort, you expand your capacity to handle challenges. Every time you take the disciplined path, you invest in your future self. Here's another truth most people don't face. Discipline is freedom in disguise. A disciplined life gives you choices. It gives you control. It gives you confidence. You can travel, invest, explore, or pursue your dreams because you built a foundation that supports freedom. An undisciplined life gives pain. Debt, missed opportunities, poor health, stress, and regret are the natural consequences of avoiding discipline. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret is lifelong. Let's talk about small wins. Discipline is not about massive overnight transformation. It's about the tiny choices repeated consistently. Drinking water instead of soda. Reading instead of scrolling. Saving a little instead of spending impulsively. Exercising instead of lounging. These microactions may feel inconsequential in the moment, but over weeks, months, and years, they compound into extraordinary results. The difference between success and stagnation is often invisible at first, until one day it's obvious. Every time you face a choice, you are shaping your destiny. Discipline doesn't demand perfection. It demands persistence. Even when you fail, the act of trying matters more than instant success. Missed a day of exercise? That's okay, return tomorrow. Overspent on a habit? That's okay, correct course immediately. Discipline is built through consistency, not perfection. Another challenge. Most people confuse discipline with motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It's emotional. It comes and goes. Discipline is structural. It's a commitment to yourself, independent of mood. When motivation fades, as it inevitably does, discipline carries you forward. This is why relying solely on feelings keeps people stuck, while consistent action builds momentum and long-term results. Now let's explore why discipline feels so hard at first. Your brain is comfortable in routines. It craves instant gratification. It fears change. When you try something new, waking up early, eating healthy, working diligently, your brain sees it as a threat. It triggers excuses, doubts, and discomfort. But the moment you push past the initial resistance, the brain adapts. The habit becomes part of you. Discomfort diminishes. What once felt impossible now feels normal. Consider this example. Someone wants to save $100 a month. The first few months feel restrictive. They may feel tempted to spend on small pleasures. It's uncomfortable. But over time, saving becomes routine. The discipline becomes effortless. Years later, that small, consistent habit grows into thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. A freedom that never existed at the start. The same principle applies to health, learning, career, or personal growth. Discipline is never easy in the beginning. It always feels heavy. But like lifting weights, the more you practice, the stronger and easier it becomes. The pain diminishes. The results multiply. And that is the secret most people never understand. Short-term difficulty produces long-term freedom. Here's a final truth to anchor this idea. Every morning you choose. Easy now or easy later. The small sacrifices you make in the morning, in the beginning, in the first days, will decide the quality of your life decades later. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It separates regret from achievement. It separates mediocrity from excellence. So what does a disciplined life look like? It looks like a person who prioritizes long-term results over temporary comfort. It looks like someone who builds habits they don't feel like doing, but do anyway. It looks like freedom, confidence, health, wealth, and purpose. An undisciplined life looks the opposite. Stress, missed potential, frustration, and regret. The choice is simple, but it is not easy. And here's the challenge for you. Discipline is waiting for your decision today. The first step is always the hardest. Start small. Start consistent. Start now. Build a habit one day at a time. Resist comfort when it tempts you. Embrace effort when it scares you. Because every ounce of discipline today saves tons of regret tomorrow. If this message resonates with you, take one action today. Wake up 15 minutes earlier. Start that task you've been avoiding, or replace one bad habit with a good one. Your future self will thank you. Remember, a disciplined life gives freedom. An undisciplined life gives pain. Your growth begins the moment you choose effort over comfort, consistency over excuses, and action over hesitation. One day you will look in the mirror and realize the person you were meant to become has been waiting the entire time. The question is simple. Will you answer the call or silence it again tomorrow? Thank you for watching. If you want more insights on mastering your life, habits, and mindset, stick around for the next video. Your discipline journey starts now.